We've all met someone who tries a little too hard to seem smart, using big words or turning every chat into a lecture. But true intelligence is the exact opposite. It isn't about showing off. It's a way of thinking that you just can't fake. In fact, the signs are often so subtle that the smartest people don't even see them in themselves. So, what are the real signs of a sharp mind? Let's explore 10 genuine markers of intelligence that go far beyond what you learn in a book. Sign 1. You are highly adaptable. Life is full of surprises. A true sign of intelligence is being able to roll with the punches and even do well in new situations. When your plans fall through or you find yourself in a totally new environment, you don't freeze up. Instead, you adjust your game plan. This is a skill called adaptive intelligence. It's about changing your approach to fit the problem, solving issues as they pop up, and learning as you go. Imagine you start a new job, and the work is nothing like the description, or you land in a country where you don't speak the language. An adaptable person doesn't shut down. They get creative and find a new path. This isn't just about surviving change, it's about using it as a chance to grow. Your ability to handle uncertainty is a clear sign of a highly intelligent mind. Sign 2. You know how much you don't know. Have you heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect? It's a concept from psychology that basically says, people who aren't skilled at something often think they're experts. At the same time, people who are actually very skilled tend to downplay their own abilities. This happens because someone who is incompetent doesn't even have the tools to spot their own mistakes. So, a huge sign of intelligence is being able to admit, I don't know. Instead of faking it, you're comfortable saying, I'm not sure about that. Can you explain it to me? This isn't weakness. It's a sign that you are self-aware and secure. It shows you know your own limits and are open to learning, which is always the first step to gaining real knowledge. Sign 3. You have an insatiable curiosity. Albert Einstein once said, I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. This perfectly captures another key sign of intelligence, a deep curiosity that never goes away. Smart people have a real hunger to learn more about the world. They're the ones asking questions in a meeting, not to be difficult, but because they genuinely want to understand things on a deeper level. Science has shown that curiosity is like a powerful engine for learning. It gets your brain ready to soak up and hold on to new information. This curiosity pushes you to constantly explore new things. Whether it's by reading books, watching documentaries, or just asking why. It turns every day into a chance to discover something new. Sign 4. You are open-minded. Truly smart people don't close themselves off to new ideas. They are willing to listen to other points of view, even if those ideas challenge their own beliefs. Being open-minded doesn't mean you can't make a decision. It means you have the mental flexibility to look at evidence fairly before you make up your mind. Researchers have found that people who actively look for different perspectives tend to do better on intelligence tests. They get that there are multiple ways to look at a problem and aren't afraid to change their mind if they get new, convincing information. This willingness to be wrong isn't a weakness. It's an intellectual strength that allows you to keep growing and get a more accurate view of the world. Sign 5. You enjoy your own company. While it might just seem like a personality trait, learning to value time alone is often linked to high intelligence. This isn't about being lonely or hating people. It's about being comfortable and productive with your own thoughts. Intelligent people often use their alone time to think deeply, be creative, and solve problems without being distracted. If you truly enjoy having quiet time to think, read, or just work on a project by yourself, it could mean your mind is a busy and interesting place that doesn't always need outside noise. For a sharp mind, being alone isn't empty time you need to fill. It's a space to come up with ideas, connect the dots, and recharge. Sign 6. You have strong self-control. The ability to manage your feelings and resist impulses is a powerful sign of intelligence. This skill is a core part of what experts call your brain's executive function. Simply put, it's your brain's management system. Intelligent people are often very disciplined and can think about the consequences before they act. A famous study on this is the Stanford marshmallow experiment. Kids were offered 1 marshmallow right away, or 2 marshmallows if they could wait 15 minutes. The children who were able to wait for the bigger reward were later found to have better life outcomes, including higher test scores. This ability to delay gratification shows a level of maturity and planning that is essential for reaching long-term goals and navigating life's challenges successfully. Sign 7. You are highly empathetic. Intelligence isn't just about logic and facts. It's also about understanding other people. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is a huge part of emotional intelligence. Experts identify two main types of empathy. There's cognitive empathy, which is understanding someone's point of view with your head. And there's emotional empathy, which is feeling what they feel in your heart. Highly intelligent people are often good at both. They can pick up on what someone else is thinking or feeling, even if nothing is said out loud. This skill helps them build stronger relationships, communicate better, and handle social situations smoothly. It's a type of intelligence that is both insightful and deeply human. Sign 8. You can see connections others miss. A classic sign of a sharp mind is the ability to find patterns and make connections between ideas that seem totally unrelated. This is what drives creativity and thinking outside the box. For example, you might be in a conversation about sports and suddenly realize how a team's strategy could be used to solve a problem at work. This skill of connecting the dots, or pattern recognition, leads to new solutions and a deeper, more complete understanding of how things work. It's not just about knowing a lot of facts, but about seeing the hidden threads that tie them all together. This ability allows for truly original ideas and a unique perspective on the world. Sign 9. You can explain a complex topic simply. There's a saying, if you can't explain something simply, you don't understand it well enough yourself. A real sign of intelligence is being able to take a complicated topic and break it down so that almost anyone can get it. This idea is the basis of the Feynman technique, named after a Nobel Prize-winning scientist. The method involves trying to teach a concept to a child. If you get stuck or have to use confusing jargon, it shows you where the gaps are in your own knowledge. This requires you to truly understand the core of a subject, not just memorize words. Using simple language to make complicated things clear is a powerful sign of true understanding. Sign 10. You don't talk about how smart you are. Maybe the biggest sign of all is that you don't need to brag about it. Genuinely intelligent people rarely feel the need to announce how smart they are. Their actions, their ideas, and the way they interact with the world do the talking for them. This goes back to the idea of intellectual humility, knowing that there's always more to learn. People who are truly smart are usually too busy being curious, listening to others, and learning new things to stop and label themselves as intelligent. In fact, people who boast about how smart they are often know less, while those who admit they don't have all the answers are the ones who are actually the most knowledgeable. So as you can see, true intelligence has many sides and is often quiet and unassuming. It's about being adaptable, curious, self-aware, and empathetic. It's not about having all the answers, but about asking the right questions and knowing there's always more to learn. These are the qualities that you simply can't fake, and they are the true signs of a brilliant mind. Which of these signs do you recognize in yourself or in other people? Let us know in the comments below.